separate the teams and create, if you like, a red team, blue team. I'd love to hear what other people are doing. I just think as the owner of the business, it's important to be seen around the place. We are also manufacturing a machine which kills airborne viruses.
Today we're talking with Cameron Johnston, the Managing Director of Rowlands Metalworks, as part of the Adapt series, which is brought to you by our team here at Nucleus. Through the Adapt series, we're bringing you conversations that we're having with South Australian business leaders that will encourage you and give you ideas about the kind of things you can be doing to keep your business moving forward during the coronavirus crisis. Today, Cameron's going to be talking with us about how he's leading his team and keeping them motivated, about the social distancing measures that they're putting in place on the factory floor to keep production moving, and about how they're repurposing product development projects to create new sales opportunities right now. So let's hear what Cameron has to say. You're manufacturing products, so you have to have people on the floor. And can you just tell me a bit about what you were talking about, separating your teams, how you've set yourself up to ensure that social distancing is adhered to at Rowlands in your factory?
Okay, we've got two parts of our business. So there's obviously the factory side of things, which is people working with machinery, and then admin, sales admin, estimating, or office-based work. Those that are in the office that can work from home are working from home. As far as the factory itself is concerned, what we've done is we've shrunk the size of the day shift,
right,
and expanded the size of the evening shift so that we've got fewer people here at any one time, particularly during the day. And then we've also had a 30-minute gap between when the day shift finishes and the evening shift commences, really just to try and separate the teams and create, if you like, a red team, blue team sort of scenario. Yeah.
Great. And are you finding that that's keeping the production levels at the same, or has it shifted at all?
Oh, no, I think we're quite satisfied with the way the production levels are being maintained. So I'm feeling quite good about that.
I know you're the kind of guy who doesn't particularly love people working from home. And we're on LinkedIn, obviously, at the moment. So, and people might have some suggestions for you, perhaps.
The issue I have is not so much whether someone at home is working vigorously and being productive or not. I get concerned about is that my level of enthusiasm for their effort does not match theirs. So if they've done an all-nighter and they bring it in, then obviously they'd feel proud about having got this work out in time, and they bring it here and I just go, yeah, that's great, well done. They're going to look at me like, you bastard, I've done all this work and you scarcely mentioned it. I'd be absolutely interested to hear what others are doing. I'd welcome that sort of suggestion.
Yeah, well, I think our intention here is with the Adapt series is to get talk happening, because the more we support each other, the better we're all going to come through this. We utilize a messaging system called Slack, and so we communicate constantly with our employees, but we've also been sending them Uber Eats vouchers and we've been having shared lunches together. I think we're getting a lot more interaction back as leaders of the business as well. So that's been interesting for us. So I know you're not big on giving people advice because you'd rather just tell people what you're doing. But as far as for other people who are listening, just give us a bit of an example of what you're doing from a business perspective that other people might find useful.
One of the key things, and I may have already mentioned it, is I just think as the owner of the business, it's important to be seen around the place. Just being seen to be in the business and working in it as well. So I think that helps sort of stabilise the ship a little bit. I don't want to sort of over dramatise my influence around the place, but I think that is helpful to those around us.
Are you finding that any of the clients you're dealing with starting to drop off or put jobs on hold, or are you getting a level kind of response from your order book? It's just continuing.
We're a bit fortunate in as much as we've got one of our key customers is in the health sector, We are also manufacturing a machine which kills the virus, so airborne virus. So that's actually...
Tell us a little bit more about this machine, because that is kind of phenomenal, Cameron.
Yeah, okay, so we're making it for one of our customers. It's all housed in a stainless steel box, which is about the size of a water cooler, that you might see in an office. And it creates a point source of intense heat on the virus itself and vaporizes it. Now, it doesn't feel hot to the touch, but at a molecular level, it's causing the destruction of the virus. So
it's sucking the air through the machine and then destroying the virus in the process, yes?
That's exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. So it treats the air around it.
So you were working on this beforehand, and that just happened.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So that's been a customer, or that they have been a customer of ours for goodness 2 to 3 years.
Right.
And it was technology that was developed for the apple and pear industry.
Yep.
To save fruit spoiling, and the technology is absolutely appropriate for virus as well. So, mind you, we haven't made millions of these things yet, as much as I'd like to, but we're in there having a crack.
Well, it'll be interesting to hear how that goes, because it sounds like if that's been proven that kills the virus, that's therefore a market that might open up. And you were telling me earlier that you've had a few other surprises, and I think one of them was a stand for hand sanitizer gels.
Yeah, that's right. Another customer came out of the blue. They were having troubles getting a little fabricated steel stand to accommodate hand sanitizer. So we're waiting for their marketing campaign to really kick in, such that we can start making some of these little fellas.
Yeah, great. So you're getting a few little surprises in the process of this new business environment that we're working on, and it's keeping things going, yeah?
Yeah, so business development is critical. If we are going to survive this, sales are pivotal.
Yeah.
So, a week or so ago, we had a meeting with all the business development managers across the group, and really I just focused on their plan for the next month. That is, who are they going to talk to? What sort of things are going to be important to them? Are they prepared with all the various software platforms that everyone's going to want to talk to them on? So making sure that, if nothing else, we're across the technology and we're able to hold a successful meeting.
Now, we're talking with a lot of people and we're getting many similar stories, but the thing that's right at the top of it is communicate. Tell people what's going on, put your messaging out there, talk with everyone, put it out into your, circle of influence, and just make sure people are hearing what you have to say.
I'm certainly not the wisest person going around, but I'd love to hear what other people are doing and what are some of the things that we could pick up and obviously share with what we're doing. I reckon that's a fantastic thing to do. So please let me know.
Okay, and look, I really look forward to working with you over the course of the next 6 months to make sure we keep everything rolling. And I would just like to invite everyone out there, if you want to have one of these discussions, one of the Adapt series, please connect with me and let me know. Really keen to talk to businesses about how they're doing things different.
Thanks very much, Brenton, and really appreciate Nucleus's support during this process.
You're welcome. Really looking forward to seeing what happens with these new product innovations that we spoke about earlier, particularly this device that you've created that kills the virus in airborne particles. That is exciting, Cameron.
All right.
Great day. Talk to you soon.
See you, mate.
Bye.